European semi-final, everybody. It is Chaemiko versus Foggy. What a game for the European ESL Cup semi-final. Amazing. It is a best of 3. Foggy has been playing the entire day, but I think Chaemiko as well. So Chaemiko was in the final of the Asian Cup. I'm not sure if Lin got this or if Chaemiko got this. Let's check this out. Okay, it was Lin 3 and 1. So now he's trying to conquer Europe. Wonder if they play America later as well. Will they become the first players to play all 3 cups? Yeah, I was hoping that this would happen at some point. And this is just another great display that the Flow servers are getting better and better. If the Koreans are showing up in the ESL Cup, then it can't be too hard for them. Of course, there's a little bit of a advantage for Foggy, for the Europeans. But the Koreans apparently think it's playable. So, even better. It's getting even better. Shout out to Fluxu and the WC3 Champions team for not only coming up with them and implementing a couple of them, but constantly improving them. I mean, we put them up 8 months ago, and step by step is getting better, and from what I heard, the Europe versus Korea situation is gonna be even better soon, in a couple of weeks, maybe. It's crazy. Like, the amount of work they put into this is like, where in the world do we get new cables at the moment? Where in the world do we get new data centers at the moment? And where can we implement servers based on that knowledge?
A player's force is
Hearts in the chat! Hearts in the chat! For Fluxu, WC3 Champions, and the Flow Network. Foggy with a good start here. Mansell and Claws, that is the dream. Chaemiko on the other side opening with an Archmage, of course. Mr. Winner played all 3 cups before? Of course, Stoker, you would know that. Of course, Stoker would know that. Okay, so then I was wrong on that one, but the first Koreans to play all 3 regions. And maybe Chaemiko is the first to reach all 3 finals on one day. I don't think Mr. Winner did that.
a player's forces are under attack.
Archmage level 2, second time in a row that Chaemiko is playing CIS Night Elf, defeated Dice before. Second time today that Foggy is playing an Asian human, as he has defeated Fortitude today. Lin, Chaemiko, and Sok wants the extra points? Absolutely. And here we go. Entangle, focus, kills with this inventory, of course. The dream. That's nasty. Thank you for the sub. 2 months, man. Much love. Alright, this might be a meat grinder here. Chaemiko's trying to expand. Natural expansion, hard to do. Foggy has Wisps here. Foggy has Treants here. Saves himself into the Ancient of Wonders. And is he detonating on the Water Elemental? Looks like it. Waiting, waiting. He wants the sweet experience. Oh, nasty! Getting another worker here. He has more Entangle if he wants to. Almost already in the air. Second Water Elemental is not supposed to go down. Chaemiko, can he prevent a disaster? The creeps get the Water Elemental. This is so much damage spread. Archmage gets the 3. But look at the workers. Archers are here too. Foggy just full throttle onto this creep, and he's murdering Chaemiko. There's no other way to put it.
Forces are under attack.
Ooh, Foggy's still at level 3. Chaemiko, a lot of tankiness, but Foggy is coming around again. Once more, thirsty for more, but Chaemiko threatening us around. Can always work with this amount of footmen. Foggy was only focused on workers and gets another one. Ooh, it's nighttime. Just hide. Gets the kill in the end. Okay. Chaemiko is trying so hard to stabilize, but that is finally level 3. He spent all his mana, so won't get that one. He has one worker left. Foggy's already tier 2! And he's expanding in the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was interesting, this Breath of Fire. Chaemiko kills a little bit. That's one archer down, but it's just no dispel here. There's no tech here. Panda has no mana anymore. Is this keeper bringing a potion? No. Oh, that would be so sick. Chili Con Bone, thank you for the 15-month resub. Nice to have you back, mate. Yo, the panda might be out of mana, but the keeper isn't. Peasant farming simulator, advanced level. Not only peasants, man. This entire human race. But on the flip side, he got the expo up. Now? Okay, and Foggy might have been slipping a little in macro. As the lures are only coming now. But I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Chaemiko only teching now. Keeper did better than a DK. True. Okay, time to level the panda. And Chaemiko needs something like a Zeppelin drop, Zappers,
a player's forces are under attack.
Miracles, disconnects, something massive. Something very, very massive. Hero focus, I don't know. Probably not gonna be an MK, I think. Or gets the Dryads out, another footman. Well, not really a kill, just a deny. Panda blocks himself a little bit. Todd is up versus X-Lord. It's up X!
A town is under siege.
Todd X, Craft X. Good detonates here, but Chaemiko is trying to create some space. And this might work, actually. Everything is still massively delayed, but there's also almost 2k gold in the bank. Chat is asking if Happy is in a slump and mentioning that mana stone. That was debunked, by the way. We were wondering what the mana pool was when he ate that mana stone, and one of us said it was barely any mana. Turns out he had no mana anymore, so he ate the stone to stay in that position.
Forces are under attack.
So, yeah, casters talking shit happens. Greater mana for Foggy. First the mantle, then the claw, then the pendant, now the potion. Some great inventory right here.
A player's forces are under attack.
But okay, Chaemiko once again going for the same unit build at least.
A town is under siege.
More rifles than before. Oh, getting a lot of mana burned. Not sure if he can do too much here, to be honest. Commits the big mana potion while the blood mage is here. That actually wasn't the biggest impact. Yeah, he prepared a little for more tree and damage. But I'm not sure if that was worth the big mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Steals a double heal scroll. That's great. Foggy's still in the driving seat. But Chaemiko is trying to claw his way back. Not saying that there is a big chance of him to turn this around, but the bank was big. Oh, battle drums, not bad on top of Roar.
A player's forces are under attack.
This must be so annoying. You just try to gather some gold. And then there's the centaur all the time. Nice play by Chaemiko. Who has now the supply lead. The Bloodlaw will show him. I mean, what else, right? The Masters already knew.
Attack.
Foggy with the 400 gold bank looks okay. Chaemiko is like every other human probably would have just tapped out after this harass.
A town is under siege.
And Chaemiko actually claws his way back in. That is so impressive. Fairies can fly over the buildings now, which is decent damage. If he breaks this arcane, that means pandemonium. But he kills the bear instead. Has the arcane still up. This base build is beautiful. Arcane can attack and is so safe. If Chaemiko wins this is nothing but the comeback of the season.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Never goes tier 3 this time.
Player's forces are under
Invis
attack.
for the panda. No, for whatever, to save something on the human side. Level 3 Blood Mage. And we do have Flame Strike. I wouldn't be too opposed to a Flame Strike 2. Fight fire with fire. What do we got? Okay, we do have Flame Strike 2. Flute actually not best in slot for Foggy for once. But Panda close to 5. Greater mana here though. Love this constant poking. Love how he disrupts this. But also love how the priest is here to dispel against Treants, to heal them up against a little bit of damage over time.
Players' forces are under attack.
Foggy, do you want to fight without your keeper? Doubt that. Mortars always, to me, feel underwhelming if they don't have frag shards. And it feels the same here. As long as they are not attacking Dryads, of course. Foggy getting ready for 100. But Chaemiko is pushing. Same supply. Flame Strike! Burns so much! Alrighty. The breakers have a little bit of an issue. We do have 2 heal scrolls though. 4 heal scrolls! And the big mana potion. Guys, Chaemiko is doing this. He's legit winning this. Shredder gone. Foggy just lost 15 supply. How is this possible? The Panda has to chew through this, but he's barely getting any experience because there's always a heal scroll. Look at this. He burned through 2, but there's 2 more. Blood Mage 4, and he has so much more mana. In freaking credible. Chaemiko is a very good human player. Panda with the Siphon level 2 gets entangled, a little bit out of position. He still has 2 heal scrolls, but no inmut or anything! Big Breath of Fire! Needs the heal scroll. Yeah, there we go. We have Fairy Dragons up. Backstabbing here. Back line getting attacked by the Flame Strike. What a fight this is! The Bears chew through the breakers for now. Panda is trying to get more and more experience. It's not too far away from 6 actually, but the heal scrolls for Chaemiko. How did he get so much money? And Foggy salvages the situation after a brutal start, but has to port back again. Kalashnikov, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Please give Florentine half of this. Best content. Thank you. And AKM was right. Blood Mage lays down the Blood Law. For now at least. This was thousands of gold into heal scrolls though. And the Panda still has mana. 3 bears about to drop. Foggy in the ropes. Great splits. Not too much surface here. And he's just flame striking one after the next. Foggy is moving out of most of this and he is fighting back. Level 5 Archmage is getting tougher and tougher and tougher for Foggy though! As he's getting the next Breath of Fire, but there was one more heal scroll. TP transferred. Blood Mage still up here. And the priest did a tremendous job in healing this back up. Whoa. Massive fight. Massive fight. Can the priest heal this Blood Mage up? He's siphoning more. Gotta be careful about that entangle. As soon as the entangle hit, he TP's out. Is there more damage? Is there more kills? Not really. Whoa. Huge lead for Chaemiko. 1,000 gold bank. Tier 3, 60%. And Foggy is probably twitching himself like, what happened? And this wasn't even tier 3. This was 4-5 heal scrolls. For a while we were joking that Chaemiko has the lumber hack because he always had the resources. It absolutely feels like he has a goal tag now because of all the heal scrolls. Bear's fully healed again. Did he transition to chimeras or something? No, right? Nothing left in the shop. Keeper has no TP. Only a staff. Okay, uses that immediately. To go to the middle. Do we need the stalemate breaker? Chaemiko immediately scouting, obviously. Sorcerer's Master, Priest Master, Frag Shards. These are 3 of the best upgrades in the game. Sorceress, debatable. But at least more slow. More slow, more mana regen. Frag Shards is gonna be so insane. But we might be going into a base race. We are going into a base race, and Foggy is a master at base races usually. While he's transitioning, that base will be falling. There is Nature's Blessing. It will take some time. Mortar shots arrive now. Is there time for Chaemiko to portal back? Don't think so. Don't think so. Foggy's not portaling. Chaemiko's not portaling. We're down to 0 bases. But Foggy is climbing the middle already. The thing is, Chaemiko could win the fight. Ooh, this flame strike! And that was only level 2. 400 damage? Okay. 1 volley is 400 damage? Okay. Foggy can mine all the gold in the world. He has no Moonwells. Complete madness. 23 minutes. Both players are playing for 7.5 hours already. Tournaments. Not just ladder, not just fun games. High level, high stakes tournaments.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko has no gold anymore. And please remember how this game started. With Foggy absolutely slaughtering this expo. And here we go. Flame strike immediately. One of the heal scrolls. The fairy's in a wonderful position. 2 heal scrolls on Foggy's side. We have 4 heal scrolls again on Chaemiko's side. The fairies are absolutely sick. We do have level 5 on the Blood Mage, 5.5 on the Archmage. Both are microing like crazy. We're approaching ultimate territory. The militia are here to arrest this panda. But the bears! Oh my god, the flame strike! 1 more, and the bears are all gone. Panda is blocked by everything. As Chaemiko is losing more and more water elements, this is of course great experience. So close to 5 and to 6. Heal scroll used. Can he even use the spells anymore? I think the Blood Mage just carries this. There's still the big... Oh my god, there's still the big mana. Foggy trying to get out of here, at least with the staff, but he's down to 39, and I don't think we even need the ultimates anymore. Chaemiko is a god amongst men. Trying to get the tiniest bit of experience. Earthstorm and Fire, I'm not even sure if that would be enough. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, he's not getting the kills. He's not getting the kills, and the Tree of Eternity is now falling! The Wisps are all gone! OMG! GG! What a game! What a game! Super sick! Chaemiko, what an absolute lad! Complete bananas. I don't know how many peasants were killed by Foggy in the early game. 10 or something. So sick. So sick. Where was, like, how did he get all this gold? Chaemiko. There were 2 situations where he had 4 heal scroll and more. Blood mage, eh? And I thought the tier 3 might be too late. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's not looking too shabby for Todd vs. Xlord again, by the way. And AKM knew it. AKM knew it. AKM knew it from the get-go. Bloodlaw will carry, he said, and that is exactly what happened. Just well played. True. Flame Strike is pretty good. AKM is the prophet. True. I don't know, man. Very rough situation for Foggy now, as he had pretty much the perfect early game. At some point Foggy was 4-3 and Chaemiko was 3-1 and he still did it. Yeah, he still did it. Crazy freaking hell game. Alright everybody, 28 subs short of 1500. Would really love to get that until the end of the stream, and the games are amazing. Do we have another... Do we have a score from the other summer? Do we even know what the second semifinal is? I would expect Sock and Happy, but apparently Sonic is playing against Sock still. We have an Archmage again. We have a Keeper again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And just imagine, like, how hard this early game was. For Chaemiko. Imagine he just has a better early game.
The player's forces are under attack.
Mortars are key? They were pretty good.
The town is under siege.
Are they playing on flow? Yes. Still the advantage is with Foggy, as this is the European Cup. Can Foggy turn this around? I think that would be quite a bummer for him, man. Finally playing ESL Cups again. Hawk isn't even in the tournament, and yet he's not making it into the final. I would love to see them, like people like Hawk and Foggy, getting motivated to also play the Asian. And then there's a little bit of rivalry. And we have these games first on the Asian server. On NetEase, of course, and then on the European server later. That would be so cool. That would be the dream. If Asia is conquering Europe and then Europe is reconquering Asia, and yeah, that would be the freaking dream. Keeper already at 50%, not the perfect drops. Oh yeah, the drops! Can we talk about the drops? Claws, Mantle, Pendant, Greater Mana. They were perfect as well. Let's see how much damage Foggy can do this time. We have limited mana. Decent summon of Treants, but I guess he just blocks him here. 2 kills easily doable, but ho-ho, sweet deny. Doesn't get him level 3. That deny was so big. And Chaemiko is just repositioning, keeps the peasant safe, and he's not giving Foggy anything. I think Foggy is broken. Super low on HP, on mana. That costs so much. Yo! Look who's there! Pat! What is up, man? I saw you streaming recently. Thank you for the 6-month resub. And I saw the Twitter conversation as well. Interesting. Interesting. If you need someone, you know, let me know. Cool to see your name on Warcraft streams again, man. Whether as a streamer or as a viewer. That's cool. Hope you're doing well, mate.
A player's force.
Another deny. Shibuya. And it's a Tinker, just as dice plate. How is a Tinker better than a Panda? I guess the factory is initially better? But none of it gets killed right away. Like, what did this do?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't get it yet. Biggest fan of rockets. But I mean, who am I to doubt this? Foggy played against Fortitude earlier today, and he got a Robo Tinker and owned. If someone like, I don't know, maybe Spiral in chat? I don't know who else is there. If you can explain this, that would be super dope. Rockets are definitely cheaper. Have a little bit of a mini block later. Oh, Chaemiko with the cheeky plays. Trying to build them in doesn't work.
A town is under siege.
Cool little distraction, but shouldn't last for too long. Detonates only the one wisp, so there's no second water elemental. Okay, so nothing too extreme has happened yet, which is always good for the human. But we're ending up on 2 base, 2 base. Chaemiko attacking super quickly. Todd 2-0 Lord? Insub X! Insub X! Todd X! So now we have a Panda instead of a Blood Mage against a Tinker instead of a Panda. Really interesting. Man, the denies on both sides are absurd. Thank you, Xenox. 13 months already. That's pretty damn great. Thank you. Maybe Tinker rockets have higher range too than Panda Breath of Fire, so Blood Mage can't drain so well. That makes sense. So it's way more about the late game instead of the early game. Then I can understand this. I totally see the value of a Tinker late game. But I always thought if you don't do enough damage in the early mid, then the human just outruns you on his way to 70 supply. But cool to see that you're not sure either. So I'm not looking as dumb.
A player's forces are under attack.
Panda, almost no progress. This is something that Foggy does really well. Tinker gets the Vamp Aura. Insane for bears. And the race for Scroll of Healings, man. This time Foggy gets 2. And that might turn into an issue. If Foggy continues to get the heal scrolls, then you have no solution against rockets.
Player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Weird position for this Archmage. Not too much surface, but you know, poison damage is stacking up. Well, this is by design, I guess. Could TP out, of course you don't want a TP for just one unit. We'll reposition here as the rest of the army is coming in. Good saves, man. This little exit. Oh, the value of the region scroll, insane. Foggy's Expo is running. It's pretty hurt, but it's running. Tier 3 done. Orb time. Master time. But also Chaemiko with his 4 production buildings, close to 70. Factory is effective against breakers. I think once breakers are out, or when breakers are an issue, then you already retrain to rockets. Usually, I think. But I mean, you can spam them from afar, that's true. Greater healing here. Foggy at 63. Foggy got so good at buying space with his keeper. Incredible. We have the same situation here again, just with an orb, so damage is piling up again. So is it rockets now? No, still not. Invo potion forced, okay. The problem is, at the moment, for Chaemiko, there's 0 crowd control. A little slow, but if it's done well by Foggy, there's always Dispel. It's not like there's a Stormbolt or Drunken Haze or
forces are under attack.
Something. Feels like we get our 80 supply again. Sold to Scourge Bone Chimes and retrain to rockets. Okay.
A town is under siege.
So level 3 is the mark, huh? Where we retrain. Makes sense.
Forces are under attack.
Foggy afraid. Oh my, the damage. Foggy afraid of his expansion. Can't really do too much. Keeper's back. No mana, no shop here. That's not too great. No treants, no entangle. the mortars again. Crazy damage, but okay. If you kite back, then rockets are an issue for you. Always a mini-stun. And so far, he doesn't really attack the Dryads. Heal scroll number 1 used. Rockets, not the greatest damage yet, but it builds up over time. Panda, there's no invis yet. But then in Vol, the rocket's just a tiny bit too late. And Chaemiko was able to heal against that with yet another heal scroll. But that was the last one. And now the damage is stacking up big time. Love that. Bears are mauling through this. But mana is out. There's 2, 3 big kills on the way. Oh my. 1, 2. And will he get the third? Not really. But wow, Foggy smashing this fight, and a Tinker with rockets shall never be doubted. Again, the Rogue Keeper.
A player's forces.
Why
are
do
under
they
attack.
scream like this when they morph back? I guess because like limbs are growing and stuff. Must hurt like a werewolf. They're crying a little as well. I thought by now you get used to it. Staff is ready. No crowd control. Bye bye. Yo, these rockets are getting better. And better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko needs a great position. Nothing else. And heal scrolls. Who got them? One on the side. Oh, the range is insane to cover the retreat. That's another kill here. And on the other side, bears are falling okay. But it's again a heal scroll for Foggy. One on each side. Mana potion. Regen scroll. Fortification. No big transitions. No chimeras.
A player's forces are
Just
under
upgrades and more of the same. Very good Dryad splits to get a little bit of poison in, to keep the towers down. And Foggy is chipping away more and more. And while he's attacking here, he's attacking with Dryads here, where there are mortars. Ooh, look at this dance. This is nasty. 2 mortars taken out, and the keep will fall as well. No tier 3 tag. It is rockets galore. But look at all the miss chances here from the Panda. It's actually amazing, but he prevents the repair and TP's out, and that was a huge win. Mortars down, so even the pendulum attack isn't that great. Foggy staffs. Dude, he's jumping from one obstacle to the next. But what did he actually get? Was the heal scroll not ready? Oh, 10 seconds. That's unfortunate. You never get used to it, Neo. Can rocket stun the spellbreakers? Nope. Nothing that's magic immune.
player's forces are under attack.
siege.
Okay, rockets again. Will we see a Robo Tinker? I kinda doubt that. Chaemiko at 60. Foggy just super overwhelming. Even with the Shredder now, there's more normal damage. Not all the bears are more. We didn't even see the fairies yet. They come in now. More AoE. And this is absolutely nasty. Foggy and the Tinker. A love story since GCSs back in the day. Entangle. Okay, there's an invul. He can break through. He's constantly stunned. Items on the ground. Chaemiko with the cheeky plays. But that is almost it. The Bears are suffering big time because Chaemiko is just kiting so well. But it's still 83 supply. Reinforcements are coming in. Ferries on both sides. This was Night Elf versus Human. Excellence by Foggy, who just got Tidehunters and keeps his chances of a grand final alive. Which is pretty sick, man. This is a great cup already. Love it. Absolutely love it. So the next map, I don't know it yet. Dude, we need these Koreans more often in Europe. That's for sure. Happy versus Sock, by the way, is the second semifinal. Some advertisement on the socials. People must know that this is happening. You can spam it on the Discords, everybody. We're gonna have our first finalist after this very map, which is Autumn Leaves. Team Rocket. Foggy the Rocket Man. Na, 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 na. Damn. This is a great series. And great series. And I would love this to be a best of 5. Both on even footing. Both great ideas on how to play this matchup. Foggy with a good adjustment. Happy 1-0 versus Sock. Thank you. Yeah, Sock seemed like... with very little chances in War 3 Champions already. So, Happy, Foggy, and Chaemiko all one step away from the grand final. But there can only be 2 this time. Well, what will we get here? Would love to see a Blood Mage again. I wouldn't mind. But I guess Foggy is the one that has to do the decision for Chaemiko. If it's a Tinker, it's probably a Panda. And if it's a Panda, it's probably a Blood Mage. Keeper Archmage, of course. Cool how Chaemiko always gets a little bit more vision with the farm. 1 sec. Almost drowned. Sorry about that. Here we are, back again. Stay hydrated, but not too hydrated. Know what I mean? 6 save by Foggy. And both are cleaning up their naturals. Tome of Intelligence and Mantle and Gloves. That's real good items again for Chaemiko. If I'm not mistaken, Stoker, you can correct me. Is that the first Asian in the ESL Cup final? No, it might be Mikael, right? Yeah, probably was Mikael. The pioneer who paved the way. Foggy's not attacking yet. Quick expansion again. Yeah, both can't complain about their items this series. Do they play on Warcraft? Yes. That's why it's so important to support the server structure. Sign up for the Patreon. And leave some donations maybe on the War3 Champions site. Trains expire. And these base builds by Chaemiko and how he saves these footmen is just next level. That should be a lesson to every human player out there. How you can keep your peasants safe, at least for the initial harassers. Every single game's architecture was so good, but can he withstand the pressure of 2 mercs and more summons? I kinda doubt it. That was good damage done. Good delay. More workers falling, and he's down to 2, I think. Okay, that was good damage. No critical damage. Yep, Mikael. Okay. Did he build the tunnel too far away? I don't think so. Looks fine. Water Elemental fight the plants. Archmage's trying to burn the keeper. 0 damage done to Foggy. Absolutely nothing. So he's waiting for his entangle. He's waiting for his tier 2, not slipping in macro. Chaemiko still has a lot of footmen, so could strike back now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Time to decide for a hero soon. And Foggy is a little far away from the tavern. If you can trade Archer for Footman, I think that's fine. Just diminish the damage. Foggy already spent a lot on mercs. And it is the panda. Okay, back to the strategy of game 1. Would love to know why Tinker is a thing on Tidehunters but not on many other maps. Now that Chaemiko has seen this, I'm pretty sure we're getting a Blood Mage again. Tech is actually not that far behind. Defense comes in as well. For a little skirmish without defense. This was pretty good. Foggy just rushing tier 3 though.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's plus 7 hours in Korea from now. That is 4 AM. Chaemiko is not playing like it's 4 AM. Maybe sleeping schedule a little disrupted due to War3 Champions finals. Tier 2 almost there. Level 3 advantage for the Archmage, second hero advantage for Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
tier 2. Come on, champ. Show us the second hero. Does he have the gold? He has no lumber. Ah, because he just invested. Blood Mage it is. And again, double Sanctum. Tower to secure this. And I guess later we go into Mortars again. I really love the list of priorities. If he needs a little bit of damage, he goes for a couple of rifles. Otherwise he pumps out casters and then goes into Mortars. Makes sense to me. Healthstone. Absolutely necessary in this situation. Thanks to Natic. Nice comment. It feels like Foggy is underleveled. It's probably just one spot. But there's not much left here. No item left here. Lap is too risky.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can they just fight forever? Do we have to have a grand final? Can we just make this best of 7 or something? Best of 9? Give me the entire map pool between the two. I think Tinker Rockets have a bigger AoE than Breath, so on this map I feel like Tinker would be better with wide open terrain. But if it's wide open terrain, then he's also easier to be flanked. Like if it's a choke, you can just put your units up front and they block, and the Tinker can do whatever. Can't be reached.
The town is under siege.
Especially by a potential Blood Mage. Ooh, Workshop not up yet. Still no level 3. Foggy's also not prioritizing this at all. Hey Florentine,
A player's forces
enjoying
are
the
under
bathtub?
attack.
With some nice bubbles going on with the candles lit? Got the rubber duck with you. Enjoy. Panda with an early anti-magic, I like that, even though the Blood Mage is not level 3 yet. I used to think the Blood Mage is agility, by the way, because I'm damn stupid, and I felt like human needs an agility hero. But he's a mage, so obviously he's fueled by intelligence and knowledge.
Players' forces are under attack.
Both are gearing up. For Foggy, we don't have an Engine of Wind yet, which does surprise me a little bit. He added the Fairy Dragons pretty late. Heal scroll, double invul, double heal scroll. Same goes for Foggy, who's finally getting the important levels. 3 heal scrolls actually. Chaemiko, 80 supply. 1-0 upgrade, 1000 gold. What's Foggy's idea this time? It's a lot more similar to game 1, which he lost. So he needs to have a better idea.
The town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Feels like more players are appreciating the backpack upgrade. Is this the go? Towers are coming up. This is what a lot of people do on Autumn Leaves now. Bears and Dryads can flank a lot better. Peasants are falling. The farming simulator is online again. Foggy totally out of gold. Chaemiko with a huge bank, which could help with items later. And here we go. Detonates. Connecting decently, but mostly against water elementals. What a split by Foggy! Dodging so much of that flame strike. Can't dodge anything of this breath of fire. First fight of the game goes to Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And these towers won't do anything. Why is he a blood mage when he throws fire and has a phoenix? Because his power is coming from blood. He's sacrificing, I don't know, goats or chicken or something. So,
Forces are under attack.
these fights will decide who's going into the grand final. Probably against Happy, who has the lead against Sock at the moment. Mortar shots are crazy, but this is not tier 3 yet. We saw a trick by Lawlight once who had scrolls of healing in a mountain giant to have more capacity for heal scrolls. That mage feels a little underleveled, right? Needs 68 more. Panda is super crazy. But we've been in pretty much exactly this situation before on CH. Foggy is just stalling time for the upper left. Good thing is if Chaemiko is losing this fight, he once again has a big bank and he can get up to supply in no time. This time Foggy has the 2 heal scrolls too. Level 1 Siphon, very underwhelming, and Foggy again flooding the battlefield with wisps. This time the answer is here with the Flamestroke, but the Blood Mage was so far forward. Has to go for the Health Stone. The Breath of Fire just a tiny bit too late. Still more wisps coming in. The Flame Strike is okay. More healing necessary. Needs a Zeppelin. Gets the Zeppelin. Drives in the chase. Might misposition them doing that. And the Blood Mage finds himself in a better position. This was a wonderful detonate. And I think Foggy is defending European order and kicks the last, or one of the last Koreans out. Panda reigns supreme, 4.6, mortars all falling, and you can't have a big enough bank to replenish all of this. Next Breath of Fire is gonna be sick, but the TP was way too good.
The player's forces are under attack.
Foggy barely lost anything. 2 heal scrolls still remaining. And Chaemiko under the gun again. And still no tier 3. If this fight would happen on the back of a tier 3 transition, and for the next fight you got a fire, you got frag shards. Okay, I can see that. Stabs maybe. But Foggy is almost maxed out. Yeah, breaking into high upkeep. Spends his 1000 gold. Time for the knockout punch. There's a little out of position. Chaemiko, how do you want to hold this? This seems so impossible. After reaching the final in ESL Asia, you need a freaking miracle. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, alright. No spells used at the moment, so no unnecessary damage. Here we go. Now it's absolutely necessary. We have more heal scrolls. Can he fight through this? He's with his back against the shop. This might help as well. Zeppelin saves, but this is just too much AoE. 3 bears out of the fight, will heal up, anti-magic immediately after the Siphon. And Foggy just feels way too healthy. The Breaker line can't tame the panda anymore, who has a level 3 Breath of Fire now. No mana anymore though, but more when this potion gets popped. The Blood Mage is level 3 now. Okay. Flame Strike is getting better. Okay. But it's still a 20 supply lead. And this is getting bigger. The Breath of Fire just annihilates everything and everyone. And Foggy saves are just too crazy. Breaker line. Non-existent. And Bloodlaw will not be laid down. I'm pretty sure there's a chit hack comment coming in, but Foggy played this super well. Made good adjustments. Fought a lot better. That first fight. Just got more heal scrolls as well. Instead of 2, he got 4 as well. Pretty much the same amount as his opponent. And it was Flame Strike 1 compared to Flame Strike 2 in the first fight. Plus way more heal scrolls. And then all of a sudden, Foggy got this. And that means Foggy in the grand final. Not your typical ESL Cup here today. I love it. So I wonder if Happy versus Sock has found a winner. Apparently not. Not yet. According to the ESL grid. But that doesn't have to say much. Maybe it's just not implemented. They started the second game 22 minutes ago. Flossie! 48-month resub. That is, if my math is correct, 4 years. What a nice anniversary, man. Can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Congrats on Warcraft Champions Season End Tournament. No West for the Wary, I see. Keep up the good work. Yeah, my throat is giving up on me a little bit, but I got only one cast tomorrow. And this is still like the afterburn of me almost drowning. So where's AKM with the comment? Sock is massing tanks. Ooh. Nighty Stefan. Oh, Happy is streaming now. Okay, cool. So we will see the result.